So a massive warm welcome from Really Fun Accessible Adventures, and we're out at the Godolphin House, which is the National Trust, and it's near Hale and Helston. So we've borrowed their Tramper, so this is what a Tramper looks like, so that you know what it is, you can hire it here. So it's a little route that we're going on because there's a lot of places that aren't accessible, but they have an absolutely fantastic Bluebell Wood, lovely accessible cafe. And this is basically showing what awaits you, the car park. So it may be that you just have anxiety, or not just have, but maybe you have anxiety issues and you're worried what it's going to be like when you get here. So this is part of my channel, so we can show you what's expected and what's here for you. So if you think this is one of your things that you'd like to come and visit, then why not come and give it a visit? Take a look at all our other videos that we've put up here. It's all basically to help you have a really fulfilling and great time and get you out of the house and on a bit of adventure. So thank you so much, and let's just go and have some fun. So here we are in the accessible parking at Godolphin. There's 3 car parks. I'm just going to turn around. This has got six bays in it, so they're just cutting the trees down. So there's 6 accessible bays, just so that you know. I'm just going to go around that way. So, as I say, carry on right down to the entrance. So we're just going to come out here. We've hired a Tramper, and this is like 4 speed, which I think is feels like about 3 miles an hour rather than 4. So the workmen have just stopped working, cutting the trees down so that we have a bit of access without their noise. Bless them, they're all fed up. So anyway, so there's a walk round to the right, which is not accessible. So that's where you collect your Tramper from just there. And there's the lovely people. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So that's where you collect your Tramper. Obviously, they've got a wheelchair, which is absolutely fantastic. So there's 1 Tramper. So you'll need to book in advance because to make sure that you get one. So I think they do the first from 10 till 2, just to let you know. So look, they've worked really hard on that. So as I say, we're bombing along. So there's Godolphin. So it's open daily from 10 till 5, the gardens, but the house, if you want to have a book around the house, it's not always open. So and obviously there's lots of steps, so you can't get up it. So yeah. So this is the entrance to Godolphin National Trust. This is the cafe, which is wheelchair accessible. There's like a double door there, you can see it, that you can help somebody get through, which is absolutely great. And there's another entrance to the other side. There's obviously accessible toilets as well. So that's the house. So there's a lovely tea room here. So obviously you need to get in the other side for the accessible toilet because obviously they've got steps there. So it's a little bit bad planned. If they put a ramp in there, that would be absolutely even more cool because the disabled toilet's inside there, which is a bit confusing. So yeah, so this is the estate. So at the time of recording this, it's £12 an adult. So we can only do a little route because quite a lot of it's not accessible with steps, etc. But we are going to. The reason for doing this is we're going to show you actually where you can go. So yeah. So isn't that lovely? So this is the terrain. So again, it's just really, really easy. It's not too bumpy. And this is like the slowest Tramper I've ever been on. So yeah, we've come at a time. Bruce is like, how fast is this? Bless him. So yeah, so we're going to follow their little Tramper trail. Again, it's really small, and it's going to bring us out to the house. So yeah, so if you fancy bringing someone, that's good. So yeah, this is the trail so far. So it gets a little bit bumpy. I'm guessing that's why it's so slow. And it's just started to rain, which makes it even more exciting. So yeah, but luckily some of the leaves have come out. So we can hide under there. This is exactly what we're going to go and do. If we get under the tree and get there quick enough. But we're clearly not feeling it at the moment. So yeah, so I'm going to record from the back way so you can see what's behind us. So now you can see our funky buggy. So we managed to find the speedier version. My God, those workmen doing the trees must have thought I was hilarious, thinking, my God, how slow does this woman go? You could almost hear them saying women drivers, so not that we were keeping an eye out for that, but I was on the tortoise one, which I'm normally on the hare one, on my buggy. So yeah, so this is Tramper. So you can see, we've just come along here, and we're going to go a little bit of off-roading. So yeah, so this is the house over there. Can you see it? And we're just going to turn around, and you can actually see what the train is like in front of us, because that'd be good too. Again, it's not a very big accessible walk, but it is definitely better than nothing. So I'm going to turn around so you can see exactly what I can see. So yeah, this is what I can see. So there's the lovely house here. So we're going to go a bit off-roading on our Tramper. Now we managed to find the speed. I could have sworn I was on here. So yeah, there's a lot of upkeep up here. So there's like a little interactive. Again, we can't have two doors open, so we're not going to go in there. So we're going to follow this little route here. So this is the terrain. Let's make sure we're going the right way. So yeah, really comfortable, really lovely. All the birdies. We're slightly out from the house. So Godolphin is not far from Helston and Hale. So if you find you've got a few hours, then you might want to come here and have something to eat or drink. So this is a bit muddy here. So we're just going to go and follow it around. As I say, there's not a lot of route here that we can do, but we are definitely going to do what we can do. So this is like one of those decisions, left or right. I'm not sure which way we're going to go. So we're just going to have a little look at the map, because we have the map in front of us. So the map has told us to go right, so we're not going to upset the map, so we're going to go right. So this is lovely. So yes, there's a few branches sticking out. So if you have your own scooter, then you should be fine, but just watch out for it. So yeah, so that's a bit more rooty. Look. But with a Tramper, it's not literally not a problem with a Tramper at all. As I say, you might need to shove if it was someone else, if you're on just an 8 mile an hour. So yeah, so now we've got over that bit. We're going to carry on. Look at that with the tree. And see where this takes us. So we're very close to the road, as you can probably hear. And we're just going through the Bluebell Woods, which is lovely. Again, this is the train, this is the Tramper. I'll show you a better picture of it in a minute. That's Rubik's just doing that. So yeah, we're going to follow it along and see where this takes us. So this is a bit muddy. So yeah, Cornwall, it either rains or windy or sunny. We had a beautiful sunshine the other day. So I really hope when you come here that you get the sunshine as well. But yeah, this is just rather lovely. And I don't know about you, but I actually quite like to be away from people. I like to have the choice to be away. So so yeah. So I really hope Godolphin enhance or make the accessible route a lot bigger. Because that would be great. And as I say to any of the places that say they have accessibility, I do say to them, why don't you go on the Tramper yourself and see if you can manage it? And if you find problems, then we're all going to find problems. So there you go, 6 things you might know about bluebells. 50% of the world's bluebells can be found in the UK. Bluebells are a sign of ancient woodland. This is because of how slowly they spread, and ants help to spread bluebell seeds. So if you live near a bluebell wood, you may find them popping up in your garden. So that's a good thing to know. So we're just going to check. I'm just going to show you they're accessible. Oh, I think we're going to go round that little corner and come back on ourselves. So yeah, let's see how muddy it is. It does say to beware, and it could be quite bumpy. So there's a sign there of the bluebell. So we're going to go and try It's beautiful. So this is an ancient woodland, so that's lovely. So we're just going to see if we can get round. I think my pathway disappears, but we're just going to go and see. Oh, I see. There we go. So yeah, so this gets a bit narrow. So Rubik's is behind me. Spot the difference. So let's see if we can get around this bit. Doesn't say we can't. Do you know, I think what would also help sometimes if, rather than having to look at the map, which I think is a little bit distracting, if they had like a tiny little signs that said wheelchair route or had a symbol of a bluebell or something like that, and it would just make our lives so much easier. And then we can actually enjoy where we're going, just as a point there. I think that would just be great. So so yeah, we're going to get lost. Yeah, we're going to try around here and see where we turn up, because we don't know how far we can go, but we're just going to try. So this is really lovely. Again, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because you don't know where you're going to come out. It's one of those things, it's like surprise. So yeah, so we're going to go along here, and I'm hoping we can get round. Or if they should put like not tramper accessible, don't come down this route, that would be even better. You know, just some kind of communication would be lovely. But clearly we haven't got any, so let's just go around here. Just see where we can go. It's probably not the route at all. We're going to go around. Rubik's, wait there. That's a stick. That's that. So yeah, how lovely to see the bluebells. So there's some stones. So I might have to turn around at the end of here. I bet I've gone the wrong way. But we don't know until we try. Because as I say, not everybody can follow a map, which is clearly what we can't. So we're going down to the wood pile, which is probably not on the list. Should have checked it twice. I'm going to come around. So that's nice. So the beetles and all that lot can go around there. So as I say, I'm not sure if this was part of the route, but again, I'm not brilliant at routes. So yeah, so National Trust would be great if you could put a little signage. I know they don't like signage because we've asked before at different places, and it can confuse people, but actually if you're going out of the way to have a tramper, which is what you have, then maybe you could help us a little bit more by doing that. So yeah, so this is really lovely. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way. Just going to come around here. And we're going to loop back on ourselves. I think that was the route we took. So we're just going to carry on up here. Looks like somebody's already been along this way anyway on the tramper. So either we're both doing it wrong or... Sorry, mate. They've come that way. So let's hope we don't find some random things. You right, mate? Do you know when you feel like you're lost? I feel like I'm lost. I'm going to go through the woodland. Sorry, mate. So yeah, this is lovely. The birds are singing. We're all happy. Slightly lost. Oh yeah, we've been around that bit. That's the bit that's the bit that we saw. Yeah, so we did a loop. So I know that we're all right now. Area over there. So that's where we've come round. So you can see the full circle that we've done. So we're going to go and head down towards the house. So to the left, we're coming up to one of their lovely gardens. And there's a select route that you can go on because a lot of it's got steps. So it's a little bit, I find it a little bit confusing. because I think if you go down to the bits where there's a steps, it's not always that easy to reverse, because if you're on a tramper, that is, you know, if you're in a wheelchair, I'm sure it won't be a problem, but on a tramper or a bigger vehicle, which is what we're on, I think that would be quite difficult. So this is Godolphin House. Let's say it's not always open. So we're just going to turn left here, and we're going to go over this ramp, and then we're going to do immediate left. So there's a little bit of a lip, but a tramper should be able to do it with us. So we can't really go to the further on. So what we're going to do, we're going to go up this bit, because this is to our right. There you go, let's see, it's showing the scenery, and there's obviously some. So that way, yes you can, and yes there are benches, but turning around is not the easiest, because you are on quite a big buggy. So we'll just show you from that side. Isn't that lovely? Well, there's the benches. So you've got to kind of turn around in that small circle, which I find is really, I wouldn't put myself through it personally, but you can do a tiny little bit, but the rest is, say, not that easy unless they do something about a ramp or something like that. So yeah, you can go that little way and then round to the right and then up, and that's it. You see the steps there? So it's just really confusing. So we're going to stay on the top layer because I think it's a safe bet. And what we're going to do, we're going to carry on around the corner with the beautiful flowers. So there's a wildflower meadow. So yeah, but when I came here, or this morning when we came, there were these little girls with like a mini lawnmower. It was so cute. They were pretending to mow the lawn, so that was so lovely. I really enjoyed watching them. So playful and lovely. It was so nice. So yeah, so we can't really, there's steps everywhere here. I'll just show you another load of steps to get down there. So I wouldn't even try it. There's just steps everywhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take you around this bit. So we turn left, and this is over the tree roots. And what we're going to do, I just want to show you this field. So you can go around here. So this is just, as I say, pure grass. And we're going to show you the beehives, because we can. So this is, as I say, all flattened for us. So you can just walk around this. So it is a circle. So, as I say, this is the accessible route that you'll get if you hire a tramper. This will be the route that you can take, and the only route that you can take. Obviously, you can go the other way around. That would make it 2 routes. So at least you can do something with your family, because sometimes we get left out and our family miss out on us. Can you see the beehives? I can't hear the bees buzzing. They probably will sleep in. It is afternoon, or they've had the coffee and cake. They've been buzzing around the flowers, because there's some beautiful flowers here. So yeah, so this is really lovely. If you have hay fever, I'm sorry, because yeah, you're going to be a bit itchy nose. So yeah, so that's the beautiful grounds over there. Carry along this bit, but again we've got to reverse again because it's not a loop. So this is part of the gardens that we can go in without reversing. So we're just going to go towards that bench, which is just over there. So look at the fish. So yeah, look at that ancient wall. So yeah, this is really lovely. So this is a little place that you could sit over here. Again, we've got to turn around on ourselves. I'm guessing that's a bit marshy. That must have been a pool or a pond. Here comes the rain. Ta-da-da-da-da. And this is the lovely bench that you can sit. Let's see what their view from the bench is. So yeah, that's their view from the bench. Wasn't that just lovely? So we could go up there, but again, we've got to turn around immediately. We could go down there, but there's steps. So the only way we can go is back this way. And then there's more steps there. And I think that's understandable, you know, I mean, they've got to keep their heritage, but they do have lots of parkland that isn't quite accessible yet. So I'm really, really hoping that something they can have another surprise and help us get more choices of places we can go as the rain starts. Isn't that just lovely? So yeah, we're going to go back the same way, and I'm going to go and show you the house. And I really want to go and show you the little tiny bit that you can go down and see the slot where the arrows go, because that would be so cool. I'm going to go and hide under here for a minute while that rain blows over, as they say. Can find a suitable enough tree. Hiding underneath the rain. Can you hear it? You know, all flipping day, no rain. As soon as we start filming, rain. Gotta love it. Do you like my little orange thing on the back of this? Woohoo! I don't know if it actually works, but that would be so cool. Can you see that? So yeah, you can see the rain coming down over there. The beauty about rain in Cornwall is that everything smells absolutely lush after, and also everything's green. So there's a plus in everything, and also we know where the cafe is. We might have to go and visit. But yeah. So that's just, as I say, it's just a little route that you can go on. As I say, there's quite a lot of steps in the garden, which is a real shame, but it, you know, it is what it is. Oh, rain stopped. It's what's called go quickly before it rains again. So yeah, so we're just going to come around here. Can you see? That's a different angle. You don't have to look at my face all the time. So yeah, it is lovely. I mean, there's really peaceful. There's lots of robins and lots of birds, and it is really beautiful here. So I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But again, like everything, it is always good to have a choice. And if you feel this is one of your choices, then why not go for it? So I'm just going to turn you around so you can see what we can see as we get to this beautiful corner. So this is the beautiful corner. As I say, I can go up there, but I'll have to reverse back, which is not my idea of fun. I am good at reversing before anybody says anything, but I don't really want to cause trouble. Congestion. This is lovely with the gate. So what we're going to do, we're going to carry on down here. They've put a lovely ramp in so we can access it. Look at this, isn't this lovely? Just a little access bridge that you can go over. So we just try it out. It's like going in a car wash. So yeah, so that gets us over this little bridge, which we can get over. And then it goes like this, and then we're going to go on another bridge. So there's some toilets here, but they're obviously not disabled toilets. So there's Godolphin. So we're going to go up this. And then we're going to go down the other side. So on the other side you can see that ramp there as well, which Ruby doesn't like because it's like a metally type thing. So we're going to take him out the different way now. I just want to go and show you this arrow thing that I promised I'll show you. So this is Godolphin House. And this is the ramp. Rubik's, watch it. Just want Rubik's not to get tread on him. So where's the arrow hole? Oh no, it's not a hole. Look, hang on a minute. I want to show you this. This looks really random. But I want to show you this. Can you see that? Wait for it. I hope nobody's in because it's going to scare the hell out of me. Wait for it. Are you ready? Brace yourself. As I say, when I came here, this guy was standing right in front of it, and it absolutely made me jump a mile. So yeah, isn't that interesting? Apparently it's for the arrows, so they could get there. And obviously that's waist height. So yeah, get that. So I'm just going to reverse. Sorry about the noise. No, I thought there was going to be a noise then. I'm just going to turn around the corner. So yeah, I'm talking quietly because somebody's on the other side. I can hear it. So let me just take you along here. I'm going to show you the entrance to the house. Again, if you want to do your research, look at that for a fab gate. I just want to take you in here and just show you where the entrance is. So the entrance is that you book it and they let you in through there. So it's a timed visit, and as I say, they're hardly open. So if you get here and it's open one day, then you're very lucky. So yeah, this is as far as we can go. Isn't that just beautiful? But it is absolutely stunning. Look at that. So there's a bookshop there, so that has a ramp, but I definitely am not taking this in there because that's too big. Look. That's me turning around. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, wisteria. There's a light. So as I say, this is a holiday accommodation. So we're just going to turn around and we're going to go out the same way. That's the only way we can. Go back over this. As I say, we can go down that way, but it's got one of those metal gratey type things and Rubik absolutely hates them. So we're not going to go through that. But there is an alternative route for your dog or yourself if you don't like it. So that's the one we came down. Again, if you're unsure, you could still come around this way. And that's the house. And we're just going to go out this way and turn left because we can. And that saves us going on that ramp there. So thank you for joining us at Godolphin, the National Trust place. Hope you had a good time with us. It is a short route, but it's out in the woods with the bluebells, and it gives you a choice, and also there's a Tramper Hire if you need it, and a lovely cafe. So thank you for joining us here, and if you'd like to like, share and subscribe, that would be great, because we want to take you to as many places as possible to give you as many choices as possible, and also might help with a bit of anxiety, as I say, or you have a relative that's coming to stay, they might want to have a little look around and have a choice if they want to come here or not. So thank you so much for joining us, and we're really grateful to have you here, and you hope you have a fantastic day, and it doesn't rain if you come here too. Take care. See you soon. Bye.